Very close matchup. I'm from Massachusetts. You see this a lot with Pelko versus Mr. B, but we're going to be seeing it in Sensei versus Steezy here in New Jersey at the Fusion local. Let's see it. PS2 is the option for the stage going into this game number 1. Let's see how it goes.
Yep, and early on, Steezy able to really abuse Snake's main weakness, which is getting grabbed to just find this corner pressure as well as these down tilts. Let's push you all the way in, but Sensei doing a great job playing patient, baiting it out to get out of the corner for just a second, getting forced to go high. That can be the struggle in this matchup, is that Lucina does a great job of juggling you, a great job of edge guarding you, and if she can keep holding center stage, not give you the opportunity to set up, it can be very hard for Snake to reset.
Steezy's been doing a good job at just keeping Sensei in disadvantage, not even taking a single percentage of damage, and just tries to get that F smash in, not able to get it. Lucina able to recover, just barely, racking up so much more damage to that up smash too.
And that double grenade setup is beautiful because it forces, it forces a very limited subset of options. You throw that up smash out to boot, and it covers just about everything. So even though Sensei lost his stock, he still managed to get 44 off one interaction, right? Snake just deals damage like it's nobody's business. Starting to mix in these down tilts now as well. I love that because it's forcing Steezy to burn these double jumps. It's forcing him to second guess his approaches. I was about to say the sticky on him as well. You have to be aware of that, not keeping the best track of it. And Sensei starting to lay on the conditioning just a little bit, right? Condition how these jumps are coming out from Steezy and now catching his landing. All that momentum he had early on, not looking too great.
Yeah, with that conditioning, you obviously, this is the longer set. Oh, the unfortunate SD trying to grab the ledge, but might have just accidentally fast fell through it. That's going to be a little bit of a good win for Sensei to be able to get that easy stock without having to do too much. But now Steezy is now in a bad position, racking up already 61% for Sensei and just colliding with these nades. And now Sensei is in a good position, having Steezy at the ledge. We're going to see a down throw into an option. Oh, tries to go for a empty hop down smash for KO. Doesn't work out that time.
Yep, that down smash comes out incredibly fast. I believe it's frame. But instead going to roll through, find the frame 6 up, tilt, to boot. That move so incredibly strong, so big. That's an online classic, but works offline as well. Got the sticky on Steezy as well there, I believe. I don't see if he swapped it over to himself or if it fell off, but last I saw it was on Steezy, so something to be aware of the Nair gonna close it out. There's a last stock game apiece, Gerd, and right. So now that sticky on that platform, gonna take that space away, gonna give Sensei a little bit of room to work with here. They're trying to find the grenade juggle to like get that ladder started, but Steezy's done a good job of playing around the pressure, and Sensei's having to adapt on the fly, but doing a fantastic job of it.
Well, you say Sensei's been having to adapt on the fly. He's been adapting really well. I mean, he was down almost in a 0 to death in his first stock, but now has that percentage lead, already racking up Steezy to 116% and only being at 54 yourself. So pretty good position. You got Steezy at the ledge, especially when you're playing as Snake. You're going to try to keep your opponent at the ledge as much as possible. Sensei is just going recovery high, up tilt, back air, not able to get anything. The C4 on the ground, nothing out of it yet.
I was gonna say he almost got the sticky, but it fell off just at the last second, and the F smash call out on the landing. And Sensei just mispredicting what Steezy was looking for, where he was going, and managing to hold on to that game despite the fact that he almost let it slip through his fingers. And Gerd, to answer your question from earlier, the reason I said Sensei had to adapt on the fly is because his early game plan did not work out, and as the set went on, he constantly had to be trying new things because Steezy was adapting to his setups so incredibly quickly. You often see Snakes find something that works right and like settle into a specific type of play, but Steezy didn't let him do that and really force him to keep making those adjustments, which can make longer sets as they go on longer, much harder, right? We're seeing these jabs, the platform play now starting to come out. He's trying to control just the center platform space and just kind of loop you around pass go, take that 200% instead of the money. And right now, Gerd, I mean, this is looking a lot better for Sensei. He's just managing to control space a lot better by opting for vertical instead of horizontal, but the unfortunate SD.
Yeah, you don't like that SD if you're Sensei, but you're going to take it as it goes. You're going to get that up tilt, racking up this even stock game number 2 on PS2. Let's see if Sensei is able to get anything out of it. We're gonna be seeing a nade go for the tries to go for the grab. The nade explodes, just trading all that. We're gonna see Steezy going for that nair F tilt, just trying to keep. Oh, we're gonna see a forward air. That was insane.
Yep, I said down air. I meant forward air. I play this character, guys. I'm a professional. But the up B there, the air that Dolphin Slash gonna let you get out of dodge, and I mean that forward air, right? Just such an incredibly strong spike. It's got startup, but when it works, it works. Now with that sticky on, looking for the Nikita, if that hits or an up smash hits, that would have been game, even at such a low percent, but instead just forcing it to shield pressure, gonna allow him to get the situation to go for lead, and I love the F smash there, Gerd, because even though it's frame 45, once you start charging F smash, the charge release frame is frame 3, which means you actually can't react to Snake releasing a charged F smash.
Yeah, and we're going to be seeing Steezy able to get that second KO against Sensei. Sensei has Steezy at the ledge, trying to look for that up tilt, just going to barely whip, and C4 is going to be at the left platform on PS2. You got to be able to keep that in mind if you're Steezy. You do not want to get set up in that position. That down throw into nothing, just trying to see what Sensei's options were. Steezy just trying to look for something, going for that forward throw off stage. Let's see if there's anything Sensei can do to seal out this game.
And then that was beautiful positioning from Steezy to avoid that up tilt, right? He couldn't actually go to the platform, even though he seemed like he was considering it because of the C4 on there. It really allowed Sensei to almost get away with it. That time they're gonna just find the roll through into the F tilt. That time he's gonna get it right. He's not gonna give Steezy that extra piece on life and Gerd. We're going to a game 3 once again. I'm loving this so far here tonight.
Oh, I'm loving it too. I love watching Snake play. I love seeing this Lucina out of Steezy, just using a lot of that movement. I like just Steezy was playing a little bit patient. You saw that down throw on the right side platform of PS2, just going for that down throw and not doing anything. You want to see what Sensei's options are at a disadvantage, because maybe you can punish it in a later set. You also might have not been able to see, but Steezy went for a forward throw or something, or got a hit on that F tilt, and then tried to move to the left, dash, air dodge back into the stage, trying to see if Sensei was trying to just go for a burst option at disadvantage.
I love the Nikita mix up there to start the game, but the drift in on that down air, there's Steezy gonna be ready just by playing it patient, angling a shield, and then finding the up tilt to boot. Both players just scrapping right now, but it's gonna be Sensei still able to find these grenade setups, trying to control just a little bit more space, allowing him to get a little extra chip damage, right? And even when he gets caught, like, by, say, a grab, he's able to put that grenade between him and Steezy, forcing Steezy to kind of abdicate from the follow-up and just let him get back down for free.
Yeah, now we're going to be seeing a little bit more of an even game, 80% for both players, 89 now for Steezy, but it's still relatively even. But now Steezy is in that kill window for that up tilt or side B, or not side B, I guess up smash, realistically. But we're going to be seeing Steezy just try to keep Sensei at the ledge as much as possible. That force hit a forward tilt is going to make Steezy react out of disadvantage, and then getting that up tilt in response.
Yep, people will always expect it to connect, and so try and get out of it, try and, you know, air dodge in or something to just try and get back to ledge a little sooner, get away from Snake, and instead they get caught by the mix-up, right? Sensei, you know, doing the day one classic, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It still works. Trying to go high, go low with the mix-up to the air dodge. I love that, but the neutral get up, getting caught by Steezy's pace. Beautiful dolphin slash. Still gonna get sticky though, and Gerd, this can be a scary situation now that both players are reset in an even game.
Yeah, if you're playing against Snake, I feel like you always want to be at a higher percent, or even better if you're at a higher stock speed. Because whenever it feels like you're playing against Snake in a neutral situation at 0-0, I always feel like I'm behind, personally, whenever I'm fighting someone Snake. Maybe it's just because I always play Falcon. But, you know, for Steezy, doesn't really matter. Racking up as much damage as possible, 45. I mean, you're still down to 96, but it's still not out of it yet. You still got 2 stocks apiece. You can still bring it back into a last stock situation.
And I love Sensei just, you know, utilizing these back airs on reaction right throughout the set to take stage control. Oh, as well as that grenade there, knowing it would explode, but still going for the F tilt, just using it to kind of chip away at that end lag, allowing him to kind of react chase sooner, and the back air not going to do it just yet. Steezy not quite dead, but having to cover so many options, you burning his double jump just to get back, but able to do so. And Gerd, I really think who takes the stock, as I say that it's gonna be Steezy. He is gonna have a shot at opening this game wide up. Can Sensei close it up? Yes, he can.
I was about to say, if Steezy could just live a little bit more, rack up more percent on Sensei, that would have been a really good job. Sensei able to respond back really swiftly, but now Steezy having the little bit of percent lead, but it's not going to matter. Ooh, Sensei was trying to look for that forward air spike off the stage. Steezy able to get that F smash in. Now Sensei is forced to recover high, still in disadvantage. Ooh, Steezy trying to look for that shield breaker, neutral B hit, not able to get anything off of it. Now Steezy's the one in disadvantage. Let's see if he's able to get back.
Yeah, for as complex as a character Snake is, sometimes his ledge trapping just devolves into I'm going to up smash, and then up smash, and then up smash, and it works. Speaking of working, beautiful jab block situation, but it's not going to close it out. I love that early C4 just to give himself the little bit of extra space to find the back air, get back. The Volta ledge, though, in turn, also gorgeous, right? Allowing you to get away from that down smash. Any other option would have been covered. And calling out the Volta in turn, just impeccable scrap play at the ledge there from both those players.
Steezy just sat at roll distance and just up smash. That is patience, especially against a Snake player, because, you know, Snake could do a lot of options. You can speak on behalf of Sensei on getting off the stage, but to just go for roll and just sit there, because if I was in that situation, I'd be like trying to move around, trying to be fancy with my movement.
I would read roll there too. Every Snake has a bad roll habit.
Really?
Yeah. Every Snake has a roll habit and a spot dodge habit, and it's because, and an air dodge habit, because you have to rely on fast fall air dodge into spot dodge to get down, and you have to really rely on roll and shield a lot because of grenade. So every Snake presses that shield button a lot of times, and so if you're trying to read an option, reading a roll, generally a safe bet. The thing that impressed me most, though, is just how big the smiles have been on both these players, right? During the set, after the set, they were having a blast, and, you know, that's what you love to see here in Super Smash Brothers, right? Like, we're here to compete, we're here to see who's the very best, but at the same time, Gerd, we're also just here to have some fun.
Absolutely, and you know, going to another very tense game number 3, that's the kind of stuff you want to see on the stream every day, every week, every month, every year when you're playing Smash Bros. At your locals. Go support your locals. I love watching this set personally. It's a classic back in New England, and I love seeing it here too. So it looks like going into this next game, we just want to do a little bit of highlight. We got Beast versus Pink Cage. This is going to be an interesting one to see.
Yeah, no, Beast versus Pink Cage. Beast, right, means no introduction. Beast Zard, probably the preeminent Charizard specialist within the PT community. On the other hand, though,